Yes, people, make sure that you guys are checking out Jersey FC Soccer Shop and typing in Don CFC at checkout for 20% off for all your new and retro kits. You don't need to be a Chelsea fan, people. Yeah, they've got all the kits on there. They've got all the, the old heritage kits. You know what I'm saying, people? So go check them out. Jersey FC Soccer Shop, Don CFC, 20% off at checkout. Love. Chelsea 2, Bournemouth 2. And I can't lie, people, I'm just getting bored talking about this team. I'm getting bored talking about the lack of quality in the final third of some of these wingers. I'm getting bored with the lack of creativity for our strikers. I'm getting bored of the same mistakes in the box from these long throws. 4 goals conceded now from long throws, the most in the league. I'm getting bored of some of Maresca's decisions, some of his in-game management. I'm just getting bored. I'm real bored of talking about Chelsea right now, people. I can't lie. I'm just real deflated speaking about this club right now. I got a text yesterday. Yo, I've got a spare for you tomorrow. Do you want to go to the Bournemouth game tomorrow? I said no. These men don't deserve my money. These delinquents don't deserve my bread. Yo, my cousin texted me, yo, I've got a ticket for the Arsenal game, bro. Do you want to go? I said, no, bro. These men don't deserve my bread. These men are misbehaving. I will support. I will watch from home. I will support from afar. But going to the game to rattle myself, yeah? With this flu that's going around in London right now, because there's a dangerous flu going around as well. Why do I want to go out and see that? Why do I want to go out and see a bunch of grown men struggling to defend corners or throw-ins even in the box, making the same mistakes as what they did against Brentford? Garnacho back post at the back sleeping, right? I'm getting real bored talking about this team, and I literally said before this game, put the 1-1 in the bag. We are not winning, yeah. On Midday Live, they try to shut me down. Nah, you're winning this game, bro. I said, listen, we are not winning, bro. When this team is playing well and I feel the confidence in the team with the players, right? I come out here and say we're winning comfortably, even before I see the lineup. I can't say that about this team right now because we are so unpredictable. You don't know what you're going to get at the back. You don't know what you're going to get in midfield. You don't know what you're going to get in attack. You don't know what you're going to get from Maresca. I don't know what centre-back pairing I'll see week in, week out. I don't know what fullbacks I'm going to see. I don't know what midfield pairing I'm going to see. I don't know what wingers I'm going to see. I'm getting real bored talking about this, man. And listen, going into the game, seeing the lineup, I saw Josh at right back, Gusto at left back. Obviously, Cuckoo is out at the minute. Maresca said he should be back for the Man City game. We'll see what happens there because today, on that left-hand side, he was a big miss in build-up and offensively as well, right? We didn't really attack well on the left-hand side, apart from Esteval, who we'll talk about today, people, yeah? Because he deserved more than 1 point today, right? He deserved more than that, yeah? But I'm looking at the build-up in the first half. Obviously Caicedo in the midfield with Enzo and Palmer. Esteval started in this game with Garnacho on the left, right? And Delap up top, which was a difference. And I was looking forward to seeing that difference. Because obviously, in the final third, all season pretty much, the lack of quality, yeah, in key moments. The amount of times the likes of Neto and Garnacho break down our attacks is mad, yeah? Is mad, right? And I'm seeing a lot of people right now trying to cook Delap for the game. But to be honest with you, I thought in that first half, Delap was actually decent, yeah? I thought he was running the channels quite well. I thought in the first 30 seconds, he took a nice touch, he turned, he crossed it in, he won a corner from that, yeah? He should have got an assist for Garnacho as well. He gave the ball to Garnacho after winning it back. And Garnacho took some heavy touch. Yeah? That should have been a goal straight away there, bro. A goal. Yeah? So Delap in the first half, I thought he was decent. Certain parts, his touch was a bit shabby, right? But for the most part, even in the second half, I thought there was a bit where he was linking up play quite well with our midfield. The passing was a bit, right? But I thought today was a little bit better than what we've seen recently. It wasn't amazing, of course. Like, people are going to talk about the header that he missed. I thought it was a little bit behind him and he didn't time the jump well, right? But apart from that, I didn't really see many chances again created for him, right? A lot of the cutbacks that were coming from Garnacho were to the midfielders rather than beating your man on the outside, like I always say, and whipping it back across the box where the striker is, bro. We don't create for this guy. I saw one pass that Palmer made to him in the first half between the lines. Other than that, nothing. No creativity for the striker. Yeah? And the first half, it reminded me of when Poch was here because it was a game of ping pong. It was a game of table tennis, bro. It was a game of badminton. Up and down, up and down, up and down. I'm seeing this is the most amount of shots Bournemouth have had in the first half. Yeah? In their whole history in the Premier League, bro. And that's because the game was wide open. We had Caicedo playing as a lone six. We had Josh in build-up, was stinking on that side, bro, on the right. He was getting, exposed on that side with Semenyo. We already saw last season what Semenyo did to him when he was playing at centre-back and he chopped him and he banged it in, right? He really struggled on that side and he was not good in build-up as well. You know what I mean? I thought on the transition, for the most part, Fofana dealt with the ball quite well. I thought Chalobah was struggling in the air. Even with the penalty incident that we had, the way Evan Nilsson just shrugged man off and, could have potentially scored was pathetic, right? But for us once again, conceding so fucking early, right? Conceding the goal that we did for Brooks. Now, Sanchez could do better for that one. Maybe he should catch it, but it's quite close to him at the same time, bro. It's 2 yards away from him, right? It was just a quick reaction. You know what I'm saying there? Yeah? I see those happen with keepers all the time, right? And obviously Brooks anticipated it quite well. It was never a fucking handball for that. Yeah, I know they went to VAR, but it was never a handball. It's a goal. Yeah? And we come straight back into it. Esteval, one of the first 1v1s he had, not even 10 minutes into the game. He skips past the guy, attacks the box like I was saying the other day for Garnacho to be doing, yeah? To win a penalty, to take some shots on goal. And what happens? We fucking win a penalty. Surprise, surprise, right? These are the things that happen when you've got players who are able to attack their man consistently and have them thinking. Because Semenyo couldn't do anything to Esteval there. All he could do was clip him, bro. It was a clear penalty, right? Palmer slots it away nicely. And then shortly before that goal, the second goal that we scored for Enzo, like I said earlier, Delap gives the ball to Garnacho. Man should be burying that. Man should be burying that. The touch is so heavy on that side. He fluffs it. We break it. Again, that's another broken attack. Yeah? And then obviously straight after that one, he gets an assist for Enzo. Amazing finish from Enzo Fernandez there. That was brilliant. Yeah? But I'm sorry, away from that, I'm seeing Garnacho getting shrugged off the ball. I'm not seeing enough, right? This is what I was saying the other day, people. When you see Esteval, you see the difference in quality between Esteval and Garnacho and Neto. You see what we are missing, people. Look at Esteval on the ball, bro. The amount of breaks that we was getting where he's controlling the ball nicely. He's running at his man on the left, on the right. He's attacking the box. He's shooting, right? He's crossing in the ball, yeah? He's winning penalties. The tidy little touches, bro. The pulsar. The stop, go. The skills, bro. These are the entire suffer and keep going back to that wing pairing because, they work well off the ball. Esteval still needs to learn to work off the ball. How about what they're fucking doing on the ball, bro? How about what they're doing on the ball? Because what they're doing on the ball is not enough, right? Neto came on, a seasoned pro came on your favoured side, on the right side. Esteval's gone to the left. A side we haven't really seen him play for Chelsea yet, people. I know he played there for Palmeiras and that, but we ain't seen him play there for Chelsea, right? He goes to the left and he cooks on that side as well. Neto comes on and he's just breaking down attacks, right? How often do you see this guy on the outside, take man on the outside and attack the box and just whip it in? We haven't got an Osimhen in the box. We've got Delap, who's not great in the air, as you can see, yeah? So how about we help him and create some better chances for him? How about we do that, bro? How about you skip past your man and whip it across the box like Man City used to do with Sterling and these sort of guys? Better chances for the team and we'll score more goals, bro. But every time, no, it's floated crosses. It's corners to the near post, flick it on backwards and hope for the best. Never any whips into the box for the corners. It's honestly just pathetic. And what's also pathetic is how these refs are treating Caicedo at the minute. It's actually embarrassing, bro. Early on in the game, right? It all started from Enzo as well, because Enzo, he saw Palmer was available. He tries to go wide, I think, to Esteval, right? The ball gets intercepted. Obviously, they're running through us on the transition. Caicedo barely even gets a touch on the player, bro. He dives on the floor like he's been shot. And straight away, yellow card. I don't think it was even 10 minutes into the game. Now he's missing the game against Man City, right? It's ridiculous, because now they're seeing everything that's going on online, you know, the shin kicker stuff and the reputation that Caicedo has. But I promise you, this guy, for a lot of the challenges listen, he does have some late challenges at times. Cool, that's fair, right? But there's so many clean tackles that he wins, and they get given as fouls, they get given as yellow cards, right? That's the reputation that he's building for himself now. So he needs to be even more careful when it comes to these sort of things, bro. Because these men are just moving mad. How that was a yellow card, I don't know. It's beyond me, bro. It's beyond me. Yeah? There was still some Chelsea players at the back. It's not like he was the last man there in the midfield. There was still some players there, bro. And it was barely even a touch. So how the hell was that a yellow card, bro? Even the pen, I'm looking at the pen, I'm thinking, bro, are these guys even going to give it? Are these guys going to even give it, bro? Because Chelsea fans, we don't really make noise when it comes to decisions. We just get on with it, right? But maybe it's time to start making noise about these things. Pathetic, bro. Absolutely pathetic, man. Yeah? But again, in the box for the second goal that we concede, Garnacho at the back post just sleeping. I'm seeing him, you know, doing all this on the floor and that. But bro, he's your man. Why are you not checking your shoulder? Why are you not realizing that you've got the back post covered? Again, you did the same thing against Brentford, bro. Have you not learned from that? Why are you looking around, bro? You should have been there to anticipate that danger, bro. You're at the back post for a reason. You cover the back post. You defend the back post, bro. Not good enough, right? And in second half, bro, the much changes, you know, the much needed changes were needed there, because Reece, I was saying at half time, Reece needs to come on because we need to be given more balance at the back, right? We need more balance at the back, because even in the first half, bro, there was a chance that Brooks had. He should have buried it. Sanchez, very good save from him, yeah? But away from that, I'm thinking, yo, we need to bring a little bit more stability at the back. We need to bring someone who's actually got leadership at the back, and someone who's able to build a lot better than what Josh is doing at right back, because he's not helping himself there, bro. And mid first half, Maresca actually changed Gusto and Josh as well, because it wasn't working, yeah? Reece came on, and straight away, bro, you're seeing Semenyo's just getting locked up. We've got more of the ball. We're controlling the ball a lot more, right? Palmer's getting more touches on it. Enzo's getting more touches on it. Esteval in the second half, bro, left, right, like I said, was dynamic in the game, yeah? Absolutely dynamic. And one of the best chances of the second half fall to Enzo Fernandez, right? And like I've said 1,000,001 times, people, this man is allergic to lacing the ball, right? Every single finish has to be R1 circle, finesse, R1 circle. Brilliant goal that you scored in the first half, bro. That's a perfect time to be doing R1 circle, because he was at an angle, right? The goal is in front of you. You're straight on with the goal. Straight on with the goal. Why are you trying to finesse it? Why are you not just lacing it? Why are you not putting your foot through the ball? I don't understand this technique that he does, bro. It's so bad, bro. It's so bad. You've got guys to learn from in training, like Reece and Caicedo and these guys that lace the ball a lot. But with you, every time you get the ball, it's bend, yeah? It always has to be an R1 circle, R1 circle. Why is it always bend? Why is it not just put your foot through the ball, bro? Lace the ball, bro. It's always bend, bro. And I've been talking about this for a long time now. I get it. Your box crashing has improved. Fine. Yeah? Those are tap-ins, bro. Those aren't lacing you lacing in the ball. But when the ball falls to you at the corner of the box, bro. When you see the likes of Foden, Cherky and that, when they get the ball, edge of the box. More time they're testing the keeper, bro. Enzo, most of the time, I know it's going off target. Even the other day, bro, when we played, who was it we played the other day, bro? Aston Villa, yeah? Again, he tried to finesse it there, bro. You scored a very good goal last season against Villa. Martinez was in goal again. You laced it, right? At Spurs away last season, you laced it. Why are you so allergic to lacing the ball? I don't get it. I honestly do not get it, bro. Right? Because I know if someone like Esteval is in that position, bro, he's gonna bang it in, bro. Man's shot with his right foot in the second half made Petrovic have to make a mad save, and that's his weaker foot because he puts his foot through the ball. I honestly don't get this technique that this guy does, because he gets so many chances. He gets so many chances outside the box to be doing a lot better, right? But more time, I know the ball's just not going in because his finishing is just decent. It needs to improve. It's not good enough, bro. It's really not good enough. For the amount of times that Enzo gets the ball at the edge of the box, it is not good enough. Because away from that, I actually thought he was decent today. I actually thought he was decent. He didn't have a terrible game. He was actually decent. Yeah. Obviously, Palmer came off early. Again, I can't talk too much about that because they know more than us in terms of the fitness and all of these things. I know Maresca said he can play 90 minutes now and whatnot. But listen, if you need to be careful with this guy, be careful with him because these chronic groin injuries, bro, they're painful. And the moment he gets injured again, it's peak, right? But then again, maybe it was a little bit too early to take him off. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you should have left him on for another 10 minutes with Esteval, bro, because I didn't really see those two really linking up in the game today. Yeah? But honestly, I'm just getting bored talking about this team right now. I'm getting bored because next game against Man City, we're probably not going to see Esteval start the game. It'll be Neto and Garnacho again. It's time to try new things, bro. It's time to try. Maybe go to a 4-3-3 now, bro. Yeah? Try new things. I'd rather see Palmer on the right now. Me, I even prefer Palmer as a 10. But I'd rather see Palmer on the right with an overlapping fullback and Esteval on the left. Because he's offering us more, bro. Man, I'm going to try cook Gittins again. Gittins came on for like 3 minutes and was looking nippy, bro. He was looking nippy. I'm yet to see this guy get a run in. But Garnacho just does what he does. Gets shrugged off the ball. The cutbacks, some crosses, and he starts again. He solidified his place somehow. But for what, bro? Has he been at a mad level for him to just solidify his place like this, where guys like Gittins are just thrown to the side? It's honestly just pathetic right now, bro. One win in 7 is honestly so bad. United, they dropped points against Wolves today, but they're still level on points with us right now. They could have gone above us. And then we've got Man City coming up without Caicedo away from home. So you can pencil that down as an L already, right? Like I said, I'm past shouting. I'm past getting mad on camera and doing all these things because these sort of results are not surprising me. And that's why I've said after Leeds and Bournemouth, I've literally said we are a top 4 team. This is what top 4 teams do. Up and down, inconsistent, bro. And I was not confident going into this game. I put a tweet out earlier asking how do people feel. People were telling me that we're going to win the game. I'm like, I don't know where you man are getting this confidence from, bro, because I don't see it. I honestly don't see it. João Pedro came on and it was just a horrible cameo, man. Some heavy touches. Just, doing too much, bro. How about you keep it simple and just do the little 1-2s, man? It's not every day stride, bro. Release the ball, get into space so you get closer to the goal and you can start banging off some shots like what you were doing in the Club World Cup. Creating some good chances for the team. Because second half, we didn't really create many chances. I thought Bournemouth defended quite well, to be fair to them. Was getting in dangerous areas in the second half, cool. But the biggest chance we had, again, is falling to Enzo, bro. Similar to the other day against Villa, right? You need to do better, man. You need to do better because this is the Premier League. And like I keep saying, you are not going to keep getting clear-cut chance after clear-cut chance after clear-cut chance. Top players make half chances, good chances, bro. And that's something that I can see the likes of Esteval doing in the team with more of a run-in. But it's going to go back to, we're protecting him. I get the protecting, but bro, this team is in dire need of quality in the final third especially. I know we conceded 2 laughable goals today in the box, but we didn't concede an open play today, bro. We didn't concede an open play. The second half, we nullified these guys. They could have scored towards the end of the game, to be fair. But that's a point where we're attacking now. We're trying to win the game at home. Yeah? That second half, man, it's the finer details. It's the finer details at this level that will, get you a W, get you a draw, or lose you a game. Yeah? But anyways, people, man, listen, for me, man, Esteval, comfortable man of the match. He has to start at the weekend. I don't care, bro. Whether you start Neto on the left, Esteval has to start this game, right? I'm sick and tired of hearing this thing about off the ball because off the ball, I see him work as well. It's on the ball. Look at the quality on the ball, right? We are a possession style team, bro. We are going to have the ball most of the time. So you want players who have quality on the ball to be able to do things. And that's what Esteval brings to this team. Yeah? We have to stop this Garnacho Neto pairing for the foreseeable future, bro. And start to integrate Esteval a lot more into the team. This guy's gonna be starting for Brazil in the World Cup and that. But here we're treating man like he's some 18-year-old we've just picked up from the academy and that. Allow me, man. No one's saying he's got to play 90 minutes every single game. He can play 60, 70 minutes, get the job done, you take him off, right? That's still protecting him. But every time we seem to be throwing him on is when we're chasing the game and we need to win the game. Now it's like, oh, it's supposed to be our saviour. Just start him, man. I'm sick and tired of this handbrake. Start the guy, bruv. But let me know what you think of my thoughts, people, man. Let me know what you think went wrong today. You know, like I said, for me, the first half, the lineup was, the defence even was imbalanced. I thought second half, Maresca helped change it. Yes, Palmer came off a bit early, but again, maybe that's just to do with fitness there. And again, we didn't take the chances that we got. In a bit, man. Love.